Okay. Hey Alex. Hey Kumsak. How y'all doing? Not gonna lie, I was doing just fine a few minutes ago, and then all of a sudden I got hit with like a real bad drowsy spell. Like I'm feeling really drowsy right now. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Also, Alex, since you're watching, I got a new motherboard. So I'm gonna be building a new PC again. Because for the people who are watching now and anyone watching in the future, my second PC, which I was going to try and stream and record off of, it just stopped working. I don't know what happened to it, so I'm giving it to my friend. He can just have it, and I'm going to build a new one again. I'm giving him some of the parts. Some of them I'm going to try and reuse, and I'm just hoping that like I didn't. Right now, it's just like not powering on at all and not starting up, like at all. I tried to jump it. I tried unplugging and replugging things in. And I'm hoping it's not like shorted out or anything, but I'm not too sure. But I'm just gonna give him some of the stuff, and I'm gonna like reuse my AIO and my CPU into a new system and hope for the best. But I'm worried that like if it did get shorted out by like a screw or something, which I didn't see a screw in there, but if it did, I'm worried that the CPU and the SSD and everything might be fucked. But I'll just find that out as I go. Yeah, that's my second build, the 7600 and 4070. Although I will say also, I want to say oh my god, I did add an extra overclock to my 4090. Like my 4090 was I overclocked it by 100 on the core clock and 1000 on the memory clock, but now I actually upped it to 1500 on the memory clock, and it seems to be stable. I've been playing games with it, and I think it's good. So see how that goes, if it's stable in Mass Effect or not, but I think it will be. I'm gonna hope that it doesn't fucking crash like what happened, because like in my last stream, the first one, it crashed like right before I got here. I ended the stream, but basically what happened is we defused the bombs, and then I came down here and killed some more people, and that was it. So not much was missed. Which one is the button to interact? Whoops. Just don't remember what the button to interact was. Yeah. Oh, left shift. Oh, is this the beacon? Oh, I thought that was like a pole.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
It is like pulling her in. And that's a lot of camera cuts.
Shepard! No, don't touch it! Too dangerous!
The beacon is broken. Maybe. Got an achievement. Distinguished Service Medal.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden
Who the
Prime.
fuck is this?
The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command.
Oh, that's the guy who
Captain
killed the other
Anderson.
guy last
They
time.
managed to save the
I
colony.
think.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
He just fucking side dodged that. She looks like she does not give a fuck.
Must be eliminated.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Did
How did I
happen.
end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Oh, you were the one I pushed out of the way. You were careless. You dumb fuck. No.
Where's the
happened to the
beacon
beacon?
now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity.
Yeah, there was some unusual
Abnormal
stuff
beta
happening in my
waves.
brain.
I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense streaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our actual holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Still like
Aye,
that
aye,
guy's
Captain.
voice a lot.
I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Who's Williams again?
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Outside 2 centuries, huh?
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead.
Actually,
The beacon
not
was
too
destroyed
sure.
and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Oh yeah, yeah. Nihilus was like the Spectre, I think is what it was. Like one of the more advanced.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here.
Oh yeah, the
It's
other
Saren.
Turian.
That other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous. And he hates humans.
Oh good.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon.
So he doesn't like this and he
You
wants
were
to
there just before that beacon
stop.
self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
I saw a vision.
Just before I lost consciousness.
Hopefully this,
I had
my
some
commander
kind
or
of vision.
whoever, isn't like
A vision?
in with the villain, because I'm just telling you.
A vision of what?
I honestly didn't really get a good look at what it was. I just saw a bunch of flashing, like, colors and shit.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was.
That is true.
Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Yeah, if I can help it.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre.
Yeah, I know it's not gonna be easy.
He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador.
I think that's
and
really
see
our
if he
only
can
shot.
get us an audience with the Council. He'll want
At least
see
to
us
make
as
sure the
soon as
council
we
doesn't
reconsider.
attack us too if we go
We
after
should be
him.
getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Hey, Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a
That's
good
it.
soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to
Oh,
see
and
my
yes, this
whole
is
unit
Ashley
wiped
Williams.
out. And you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't have shown up.
I mean, I would say you helped. I don't really know what else we could have done. It's not really like, you know, we went to the beacon like we were supposed to, and shit didn't go exactly how we wanted it
Couldn't have
to.
done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Don't disappoint me.
I think you're
Yeah,
gonna
let's
fit
get
in
at
here
it.
just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Paragon. Oh, I have 0 points still. Oh.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure.
I didn't take you for an
I wanted
adventure
to
type.
travel the stars,
Give
tending
Mitra
the
a
wounds
medic.
of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life is
little
quite as
disappointing.
romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Interesting.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Okay. So
How well do you
these
know
people
the
trust him.
lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What is an L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain.
Oh,
There's a long
Jesus.
list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Down here, huh? Oh, this is Anderson's office.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Okay. Oh, nice. These like the med bays? I guess I was in one earlier, I think. Who's this? That's Ashley. Oh, I think I got confused. I think that is where I came from. Pressing the wrong button.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew. Kind of nice to be able to just wander the ship.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See
That still sounds like
taxpayer
Seth
money at work?
Green to me. I don't think it is him, but that's who it sounds like. Holy shit.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Oh, that's where we are.
Sizes and everything.
I guess, yeah, that's where we're
Why
heading
so
to
touchy,
talk
Joe?
about what we found.
Just saying, you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
I like this music though. Kind of grandiose music. But it just stopped suddenly. Oh wow, it's amazing on the inside.
Outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
They're in on it.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
It's the truth.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
Hey, they sent him out there.
Not his.
I was gonna say, that's like, he's supposed to be so good in the Spectre. It's his job to keep himself alive. You sent him there.
Excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over.
All I'm saying is none of us died. Well, one of us did, but only one of us.
You and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
I have a map. Cool. So what's the... Okay, I just wanted to see this. Ambassador Hell Moody, yeah. Let's see. You guys should know inside. I thought it was over Snickers. Man, I haven't eaten a Snickers in a little minute. Oh. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Rogue cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before a team could investigate further. No patrol scheduled for the sector. Let me set a recon team. Interesting.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Big place.
Actually, maybe that's something I'll try and make, is some homemade Snickers. I've seen videos on that, but I've never actually tried to make like tempered chocolate. No joke, Alex. When I was in high school, I literally, for most of my time, I would eat a Snickers because of those commercials. I would just sit there, like, not just because of those commercials, but also because it was cheap. I would just go to the snack bar at my school during lunch and pay $1 for a Snickers bar, and that's like all I ate for lunch. I was still massively overweight because I ate a lot at home, but at school, usually I would just eat a Snickers bar while I was at school. And a lot of it was because of those commercials. I was like, yeah, I'm good. What the f...
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem.
That's understandable.
Sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Goodness. Yeah. Well, there's that thing with Domino's where like Domino's gets paid to do that.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Den. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
Let's see.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Damn. But it's okay because Snickers. Well, yeah, I used to eat Snickers a lot. I haven't eaten a Snickers in a while, but yeah. Like legit every day I would buy one for lunch at the snack bar. Because my school actually had a snack bar where they would sell all kinds of shit. Like they would sell all kinds of candy and stuff. I remember there was like a food truck too that used to park across the street from my school, but then they actually told them they can't park there anymore. So then the food truck got sent away and everybody was upset because they sold some pretty good food there.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However,
that's very important.
Despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society,
you help make
still do
the
not hold a
economy
seat on the council.
And you don't have really any power.
Tell me about Volus culture.
That does sound like some bullshit.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again.
That sounds like
our society
humans and probably
very
like any other alien
and
species.
our government is always shifting and changing.
Yeah, that sounds like any
Since we're not physically
species, I'm sure.
adept, we trade our services for protection.
You never had a food truck. Well, yeah, like food trucks, they're hit or miss. I've been to a couple, like when I worked at Papa John's, there was one across the street that sold Mexican food and they were pretty good. They had some good tacos and stuff. And then, yeah, like I said, when I was in high school, there was one across the street that sold like fried chicken and chicken strips and stuff and burgers. And they were really good, but yeah, the school, I don't know what exactly happened, but I just remember one day they weren't there and people were asking, hey, where'd the food truck go? And they said, like one of the teachers said, oh, they were told they have to leave by administration. And we were all like, really? We all love that food truck. And it's like, but whatever. They were taking money away from the school is probably what it was. People were paying for the food truck instead of the lunch in the cafeteria.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Probably because the school wasn't. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Like, well, part of it was I went to a school that was across basically an abandoned building that had a parking lot in it, and the van would park in there. The food truck would park around there. And technically the school would use it. I don't know if the school actually owned the parking lot, but the school would use it, and they told them like during lunch you can't park there because yeah, the food truck would always come in during lunch because they knew that that's when all the kids were going to come out and buy from there. But yeah, one day I guess administration told them they couldn't be there anymore, and that was some bullshit because they were really nice people and their food was really good. I remember I would buy from them from time to time, and it does suck. They lost a lot of business probably. I mean, they probably just went and found somewhere else that's busy, but I think us going to a school during lunch, you know, that's going to give you quite a bit of money.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering
that's
how
never
often
going to be an
we
easy
are
task.
overlooked by the council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the council long before our species will.
I assume this was in no, this was here in Kansas. I didn't go to high school in California. That was here in Kansas. But yeah, no, because the high school I went to, I don't want to say exactly what high school it was. I mean, it'd probably be okay, but it was across the street. From what I'm saying, people would probably figure it out anyways, but from what I was, there was an abandoned building across the street that had a parking lot, and that's where like all the school buses and all the kids who drove would park. But Yeah, no, that was here in Kansas.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in
I like
his
you, Caitlin.
assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din.
Always chastising rebuke.
Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
It's okay. The story of the underrape. And those details. Wow. The big titted goth girl.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
What an asshole. Thing has a lot of legs. That's his office, I think, but
welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel Space Station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
okay.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel. Welcome to On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is hand-picked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this
so they're
role, they
like
granted
secret police, basically.
extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-Council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added.
Quite a long time ago.
The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some other
not even
vocal
20 years
opposition.
ago. Wow.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. the Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Yeah, what do you
agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
kind
say,
of qualified judgment.
she probably won't even
My code
answer.
is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Bolus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Salarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to
That
demand
took a
such
while.
an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Salarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Yeah, I was gonna say, to me it seems really dangerous to only have 3 races deciding everything. I mean, it seems like things have kind of been okay-ish, but still only 3? I think there needs to be a lot more at that on that council.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Have we met?
You know who I am?
Yes.
She looks like I've seen like aliens that look like her in thumbnails and stuff.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel.
I think that was that thing I
Feel
was
free
just talking to.
Access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative
that.
assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics.
Yeah,
When you represent trillions of citizens,
probably
it tends
be
to get a
pretty
little
busy.
busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Is that a human? It probably is, but it's kind of hard to tell.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
It's gonna get attacked at some point, I'm sure. Yeah, no points. Just assume they're species. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Actually gonna get me canceled. Another one of those things.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
These things seem pretty nice over.
Sure is peaceful.
Oh, that's one of my guys. Oh. Frick. Okay. Yeah, this is the door I went into. Was there another door in here? Oh, this was a hall down here.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel.
Yeah, he
Was there
hates me.
something you needed, Commander?
I got his well, no, I didn't get his friend killed, but his friend died on a mission he was with me on.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that
Yeah,
considers
no,
itself above the law. Especially
I
when
agree
it's
with
left
that.
up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Like I said, they're basically secret police, is what they are, and that's always scary to have. Like these intellectual video YouTube, or intellectual video essay YouTube channels already make it. With how you really unpleasant angle, yeah. There are a lot of channels like that. I've seen a lot of those.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
That's not what he
There are
said.
over 200,000 CSEC agents.
Yeah,
Some
I was
of
going to
them
say
are
some of them are
going
going to be bad no matter what.
But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
I do agree with his line of thinking, though, that, like, anytime you have something like that, like, what I immediately think back to, like, Spectres is I think back to the secret police that the Soviets had. Like, that shit is scary. It's like...
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get.
I don't think that's that different from any other species, honestly.
The Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet. That's their business. But I don't have to like it.
We're not favorites. Yeah, those people claim to be better than the... You rely on people's controversies. Yeah. It's... I don't know. There's always people like that. It's just kind of like,
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he probably...
I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, just decrypt it while he's here. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Fraser. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Instead of calling it the internet, they call it the extranet, I guess. It's across the galaxy or the universe. That's what I'm guessing it is. I don't know. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. If you understand us, if you will tolerate us, we must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Eta cluster. Only one body can weigh. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. That sounds cultish. At least racism is a thing in this universe. Yeah, I know. It's okay. They can be racist to humans, just not others, I guess.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Why do you have a name and the others don't?
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Frederick.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. she's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too. What do you want? Oh, Commander.
I was about to say, why are you talking to me like that?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Okay, kid.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Man, it seems like there's quite a few humans around, to be honest.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
You know who I am?
I'm not surprised. Everybody.
Your arrival created a bigger than average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here. There's always something new happening around
Yeah, if he's a bartender, he probably hears a lot.
I'll fill you in on some points of interest if you like.
Yes, please.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Oh, those are just blinds. My guy needs 2 shots. You know, the guy I'm playing as does seem like the kind of guy who would want 2 shots of vodka. That sounds good, right? Yeah, I don't really drink that much, you know that, but a lot of people I work with, man, they love them a good drink. Elevators. down the ramp to the left. So I can't get in there yet until council. And a mark cigarette. Jesus Christ, Alex. Financial district. It's not even saying anything. It says it in the subtitles. So. Very different spot. Some people are this in their interests. Exactly. Okay. But I can't get in here yet. It's like okay. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe that's what it said over there too. That it's not that I have to be on the council, which makes sense because if you had to be on the council, nobody would get in there. But that you have to, like, I have to complete my objectives and see the council. There she is again.
Bug thing over there. What's it doing?
We've seen at least like 10 of these.
Disturb the keepers.
Keepers.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Rehabilitation. Oh dear.
Tell me about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari
Sounds like
who
some
first
China
arrived
shit.
at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most
North Korea
interesting
shit.
and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
I mean, I can see that. Like, it's kind of like like a lot of things here on Earth, like the Leaning Tower and the big mountains and stuff that were built long ago. Can't think of the names right now.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the Council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens in Citadel control?
Citadel
Certainly hit the
control
space and skip
handles
the
all
line.
incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
That's a lot of us.
I'd like to hear more about the Council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the Council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
What if someone has business with the Council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the Council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual Council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station.
Okay, I thought that they made them, but it looks like
Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers?
Okay, yeah, I did already.
The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council.
That's all for now.
Thank you. Have a pleasant day.
Yeah, because I thought that the Council had built these and we're having them run around. I was like, why don't you put them in the walls or something, somewhere where they're not seen and you don't have to worry about them getting destroyed? But they weren't made by the Council.
Do not disturb the Keepers.
Yeah. Can the Keepers even be disturbed? Wow. Damn, this is a fast-moving elevator.
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Yeah, no, I feel like they might ask me questions, but they... Honestly, I would assume they're going to ask you questions. That's what I would say. They probably was going to ask me questions.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Damn.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the C-Sec investigation into Saren.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything
That's not
solid,
surprising, I guess.
but I know
for
he's up to
Spectres.
something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the Council's ready for us,
Do you
Commander.
have a gut?
Good luck,
I'm sorry, that was a rude question to
Maybe
ask.
they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
You have a cool looking alien. That hood you got, you look like a Jedi. Something out of Star Wars. The Council can wait. Or it's not gonna let me go into there.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanar are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right. Though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding.
You can't understand them, you dumb fuck. That was a Bloodwoods hypothetical gut. Well, you know, shit happens sometimes. This way.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me.
Or what?
And this must be your protege.
Was there another one before?
Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
Or did they tell him?
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place.
Damn, learn its
place. You're not ready to
place.
join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now?
I think it's pretty important.
Innocence against this kind of testimony.
I agree. Our judgment must be based on
But
facts
I do agree
and
with them.
evidence,
It's
not wild imaginings. of
It's hard to
reckless
prove that.
speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Honestly, I don't even want to be a Spectre at this point. Fuck that. He's gonna come kill me and then he'll get off scot-free. Is what's gonna happen if I join the Spectres. I'm better off not being there, I think.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
That's what I was gonna say, because he said it's like you always seem involved when they make false accusations against me, so there must have been another accusation before that he was involved in.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right.
Yeah, he wants him
was
taken down
asking for
too.
more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Honestly, Captain, I agree with that. I got it. Said, damn, Anderson better not be such. Yes, I'm hoping he doesn't turn evil. But, could happen. I don't know. I doubt it, though.
I'll take care of it.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
So would I. I would kill them all.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make
unpleasant sometimes that shit happens, but like
only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't
sometimes you don't have to do that.
He's twisted, broken.
I think a lot of times you don't have to do that.
Killing.
But there are times where
he knows how to cover his tracks.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Interesting.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I
agree with that.
Who cares if we get a seat on the Council? What's
well,
the big deal?
I do think it's a big deal.
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the Council, we'll be able to influence those rulings. Protect our own interests.
Yeah.
No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the Council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
It's very true.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always
I don't think that's
looking
true
for
at all.
exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure.
So it's just each Spectre
answers directly to the Council.
Okay.
Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are.
Damn.
The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
Tell me about Barlavan.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined C-Sec about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects
An
in
embarrassment.
custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag.
Yeah.
He should have been cut loose
Why not
a long time
replace
ago.
him?
He was one of the first human C-Sec officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of
I don't think it would
backroom
look
deals were
worse
worked
than
out
like
over the
him
years
being
to keep him on the
corrupt.
force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in C-Sec now to stop protecting.
Okay. So I guess at the time they didn't have enough humans out here, but now we do, so we can get rid of them now, I guess.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than
He's
his
an
share of
ass.
chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. C-Sec is better off without him.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along
He's
with
just... They want... Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Cool. It was actually a lot of useful information. I was trying to see if I could drop down. Thankfully, no. Where's she going? Oh. I don't know where she was going, but I thought she was like, she found something, she's gonna go grab it. Thank you, Ashley, for blocking me. I appreciate it. And there's nothing over here. I will say I'm actually really intrigued by this story. It's actually got me hooked.
That guy's up to something.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
What the fuck were you doing?
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I
Yeah.
know what I saw.
We all literally walked up on you doing that.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Yeah,
what are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with this.
Yes, and I can scan the Keepers, I guess.
I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander?
Nice, and I get credits for them.
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Probably a Keeper over here somewhere. There's one on that side. It's probably one over here. Oh, one single. That's everyone's job, and there isn't like. Well, you know. That happens in every video game, though, where there's like tons of people, and there's just one person doing everything for some reason. Just look at it as you're the best. Just looking for some more Keepers. It's okay. These other trillions and trillions of people and beings are all fucking useless. So it's okay.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best.
It's music.
It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
Yeah, I was gonna say this.
Politics.
I think most people hate politics except for politicians and rich people. Can I scan this one, or is she gonna stop me? Okay, I can. I can give up currency.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
Enkindlers.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to
That's my
spew
answer to the
nonsense
question.
once it purchases an evangelical permit.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
This one would be most grateful for the assistance.
Any progress with that Hanar?
Sorry, I'll let you know if I come up with something.
I don't care what the something is, as long as it rids me.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you?
Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
150 credits? This should cover you.
This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Not really. But as long as it gets you out of here.
This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
Cool.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Nice. How many credits do I have? Oh wow, I have 6 of these. Adrenaline burst. Resets cooldown times. Oh wow. Restores pressure shield even while you're on. Okay, cool. $400. Yeah, let's go with that. There we go. Good. 80% less heat and distance damage. Holy shit. Yeah, let's get that. I don't know if she even has an assault rifle. But let's do that. Yeah. Hell yeah. Go to equipment. Does she have an assault rifle? Yes, she does. Okay, good. Yeah, how do I tell how many credits I have? Oh, I have 1,300. Okay. Yeah, now I can head into these places.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization
That's understandable, I think.
that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Sure they will. Sure we'll be adequately protected. Troop to Presidium. Tell the really President we will find embassies. Okay.
You think it's expensive to live
here? Most definitely, yeah.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop. Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the
Oh.
point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
There's just something about Fist that makes me nervous.
Good. He's a dangerous man. Now keep your eyes peeled for our mark.
You're about to take somebody out. Or in. Either way. Thank you. Oh, okay, yeah. Check out some of these places. I know they said Chlora's Den. I think this one is probably
Team has run
dangerous.
into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Yeah, this might be a Dead Space where they... like they had that whole religion around the artifact and shit. Except it's just like one race making this religion. There's all red in here. I don't like that. Okay.
That's him.
Which button was it?
Those were Saren's men. Area secured.
Yeah, they did say this place was more dangerous, so yeah. Let me see, what button was it to... There's like a button to bring up the menu. Oh, it's spacebar. Yeah, okay.
I got business here, but not with you. Go away. I'm not interested in talking.
Not now. I'm watching the show.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Or let's jump right into the middle.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Oh, Fist, that's what they were talking about.
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
What did that other Krogan want? Rex?
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
Okay. Oh. Can I talk to you? No. can talk to you for some reason, not the other bartender.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
Okay. But you're useless. Okay, I can't go down. I thought I could. Let's do lower markets. Through to the upper markets and beyond the fun. Okay.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let's take a look.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Armor, lightweight, comfortable armor, base. Minimizes movement. So protection but also increase. Yeah, I'm good there.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's...
Oh, damn it.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human. Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
There's risk control license. And I'll buy that. Why not? It's cheap. Oh yeah. Definitely take that. Yeah, okay. I don't know what counted as junk. And the shit is expensive as hell. Okay, and this should take me to the upper markets, I think.
Is that you're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime? I am so honored to meet you.
Who are you?
Do I know you?
No, I'm just a fan. One of your biggest fans, actually. My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spend most of the time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Sure.
Here you go.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
Your
I'll let
voice.
you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink.
Cool. Remember that.
Best place on this war. Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies.
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter.
What?
Pharaohs? Noveria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
The corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy. I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private suppliers.
I'd like to know more about Pharos.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent. I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time.
He's probably gone.
Well, I'm sure he's fine.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent.
Oh my god. Compare. Honestly, it's not like that much better than the rest of them, I think. The shotgun. Sniper. Oh wow, that sniper does a decent bit more damage than all of us. Yeah. That shotgun, now I want that shit. Costs 175,000. Or no, 17,000. I said 117,000.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you gonna give me a refund or not?
To be fair, it's kind of hard to tell, I think.
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry. I can't.
But what do you...
Can't help you.
Damn. Yeah, you got screwed.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
What's that?
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working
That's
here
an
on the
interesting
Citadel.
outfit you have for an
Could I have a
investigative
moment of your
journalist.
time?
It looks good though, I can't lie. Let's see. What is it?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You've got to have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. According to your file, you survived back on Akuz when everyone else in your squad got killed. If anyone can find the worst elements of the Citadel and live to tell about it, it's you.
Damn.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
No promises. But if I find anything relating to your case, I'll inform you.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Damn, that's a whole lot of town though. Spaces. It's that Ada's sister.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
No wonder they need us.
This isn't a station. It's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
No wonder the Council treats us like outsiders. We'd be just another drop in a bucket they already can't carry.
They must figure us for one more gang of F&Gs looking for a handout.
I doubt it's personal. It's gotta be a balancing act, like every other government.
All right, secure the chatter. We're all FNGs here, but we don't need to make it obvious.
I feel like our outfits and our guns make that kind of obvious. Where am I at? Oh. Okay, I know where I'm at now. It's CSEC Academy. Man, this game has so much shit in it. It's gonna take me a while to beat these games. Because I got 3 of them to go through. Oh, cool.
Hello there, Commander. I'm Dr. Claude Michel. Is there something I can do for you?
You're a doctor?
I like your accent.
How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Oh my god. Let's see. Wired to your combat suit battle. Can't compare it either. I guess I don't have one. Yeah. Let's see if I have any points. Probably not. Trying to see if there's a keeper back here, but no, there is not. Oh, nice.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right?
That is not the voice I
I saw the monument
expected.
at Akuz. They got a whole section about you there. It's a miracle you survived.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer
Oh, your
Eddie
security.
Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Why'd you join
CSEC.
Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed
Oh,
like the
that's
right
what
thing to do,
CSEC
you know?
stands for.
Maybe it's in
Citadel
my
Security.
blood. My grandfather was
Okay.
a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so
Damn.
beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
Probably
What
will.
do you know about the Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the videos.
I was gonna say he probably doesn't know much if
They
he just
always
works
make them
down
out to
here.
be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Yeah.
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly.
Oh, this
but
is
they
that guy.
suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
So the academy, this must be where they go to graduate and shit.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Not no viable results. I'm back out here now. Right. Here. The music's picking up a little bit. Let's see if I can like hack that computer. It's probably best not to do that in front of all those people. Probably for the best.
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
I didn't overhear you.
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me.
Oh, Jesus.
And I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone.
Where is he?
He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets.
This sounds
He said he just wanted
sketchy.
to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban? That's the guy who asked us to scan the keepers.
Oh, I'm glad you...
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Yeah, I'm glad that he mentioned that because I would not have remembered that. I'm still gonna scan this though, just for the money. Someone's on my mouth pad.
Hello, Commander.
No, that's it. The docking bay. I don't
In remembrance of
know if
Eden
that's
Prime,
where I
we
need to
present
go to
another
find the guy.
profile in courage
Corbian or
with
whatever his name
serviceman
was.
Nirali Bhatia.
Chubby, whatever the fuck his name
A
was.
devoted wife and talented chef, Serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime.
Damn,
For more
that sucks.
profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
The extranet. I still... That's a unique way of saying it. No, this is not where to go to find them. There's a keeper up here, though.
Sorry, Commander. Nobody's allowed on the Normandy right now. Doing some routine maintenance.
Yeah,
Sorry, Commander.
okay.
Nobody's allowed on the Normandy right now. Doing some routine maintenance.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open...
Skip it. Go back to the Citadel Tower. Where's that guy at? He was like here before. Oops. Not mean to do that. Yeah, I don't know where the guy went. Yeah. Try to find him later. I'm actually gonna go ahead and end it there. Yeah. But yeah, thank you, Alex, for joining and being here. I know I think it was just you for most of the stream. But yeah, I actually want to keep playing, but I'm actually kind of tired right now, so I'm gonna cut it off for now. But my next stream I plan to do Thursday for some more Subnautica Below Zero. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, Alex, and anyone else who watches this later on. Greatly appreciate it. Have a great day, and yeah, see ya.